This is the mayor of Mgtow with Shirtgate and how it should have been handled. I imagine that most of you are up on this story by now, and this is one that really pisses me off. But I'll give you guys a quick run through, and then I'll go through how I would have handled this situation like a fucking boss, and the way it should have been handled. Anyway, Shirtgate is about is a gentleman by the name of Dr. Matt Taylor, who was the project manager behind a successful mission. It's called the Rosetta mission, which just recently landed a probe called a Philae, P-H-I-L-A-E, on a comet known as 67P. Now, this comet is 310 million miles from Earth, and the project took about 10 years to accomplish, from what I understand. The Sun is only 93 million miles from Earth. This comet, this guy spearheaded a project that landed on a comet 310 million miles from Earth. And now he has allowed feminists to cheapen this incredible feat by bitching about the shirt he was wearing when he went public about this incredible, successful Rosetta mission. Now, the bitches whining, about this shirt were the same feminists that wish that they looked like the women on this shirt. And instead of handling this like a fucking man, he was crying like a woman to the media, and apologizing for the shirt that he was wearing. My God! So instead of being remembered for this incredible feat, you're going to be remembered for the guy who wore the shirt that feminists didn't like, and then he cried over it. This is how he should have handled it, or how I would have handled it, and it would have really been a much better outcome than the bullshit that the end result of this thing, which is just infuriating. He should have returned to the media with his female friend while wearing the same shirt again and thanked them for the publicity. Then he should have said, "I support the work of female artists around the world, like my friend who designed and made this unique shirt." It would have backed off these whining feminists, because then you're pitting feminists against female artists. Then, if you're a thinking man, while the story is hot, you proceed to offer 1,000 limited edition autographed photos of you wearing the shirt for $39 on eBay, and make yourself a quick $39,000, or close to it. Those would easily sell. You'd easily sell 1,000 autographed photos for $39 each for all the people into astronomy and collectors. Hell, I would buy one. So, or if you want to have fun and fuck with feminists, maybe you keep 29,000 and say, "Listen, I'm going to offer the first 10,000 of the proceeds of these autographed photos to maybe $5,000, $2,000 scholarships for female artists, and I want to challenge all feminists, or the feminists whining about this shirt, to instead of whining, to match this offer, and you guys give $10,000 to scholarships to female artists. And then do maybe like a hashtag stop whining and start giving to the arts campaign or something like that. There's so many fun ways you could have twisted it around, or just pocket that $39,000. So many people. I wish more people thought like this. More men thought like this. He had a wonderful way to capitalize on the whole situation and come out of it like a man. Instead, he came out of it like a little bitch. And then the bottom line is, who gives a fuck what a few feminists whine at you on the street? You make your quick $39,000, the story fades away, and you laugh all the way to the bank. You know, on top of that, he could have plugged his female friend's website, taken a cut of those profits. You know, the female, her name was Ellie Prizeman, could have plugged her and said, hey, this is where you can go and buy the shirt. You know, and plug the shirt even further. You know, or do, say the $10,000 will go to AIDS research or something like that. In other words, so many fun ways you could have fucked with feminists and made a bunch of money in the process instead of looking like a whining bitch. Men, start standing up to yourselves, standing up for yourselves, standing up to feminists, and putting up with bullshit like this, and they're whining. Or he could have just said, listen, much easier, he could have said, listen, people's opinion of this shirt is irrelevant to me. I think it's awesome. You know, and so does my female friend who made this shirt. You know, as simple as that. You know, it would go away. That would have been so much better than looking like a fucking bitch. Like he did. He's a doctor. Look at what he accomplished. And now he's being remembered for crying about a shirt. My God, man. Anyway, besides this, I want to say kudos to him for the accomplishment, but here's another way that feminists can try, because they can never accomplish something like this, something that men did. You know, so instead they want to take the attention off that and focus it on something stupid like a shirt. Or maybe he comes back and wears a Hooters shirt. Or how about this? You come back, you make your own custom shirt and sell these. This will be funny. You make a shirt that says, I flew to a comet and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. You know, there's so many ways you could come back to the media wearing a shirt like that. There's so many ways you could have had fun with this, and he handled it in the worst way possible. Stop kowtowing to these fucking feminists. Come on, guys, stand up for yourselves. I think this guy needs some ball reattachment surgery or something. You know, it's hard to even, you know, pity him for the way he handled it. Crying about his shirt. Anyway. This is the mayor of Mgtow, Manpower, and Mgtow, top of the food chain. I just want to add, no Mgtow would have handled it this way. They would have handled it much better because they know better.